back at it and ready to go again. Kind of a bizarre situation with the Doug Gilbert injury. He's been out some time. We're not really sure exactly when he's going to be ready to go. Let's flash back, Corey, and take a look at exactly what happened to Doug Gilbert.
Well, the stipulations were that the loser received 10 lashes.
Say that, Doug! That's for Brian Christopher, because you listen to him. It's him, it ain't me. It's Brian Christopher. Be a man. It's your fault, Brian Christopher. Hey, Brian, if you was a real man, you'd have took these licks.
So I took off 10, huh? How about number 11? Wow! What in the world? Doug Gilbert holds off and nails Wildfire Tommy Rich. Oh, boy, look out! Pandemonium in the Big One Expo Center. Doug Gilbert, he took all 10 of the lashes like a man, I got to tell you. And look at Christopher go. Tosses Double J out on the concrete floor. He's got Tommy Rich. And Gilbert, tired of Rich running his flapper in there. And I tell you, my sentiments exact. Gilbert nails Tommy Rich. Has played it all to be in there because it was Christopher coming out, evening it up after Jarrett interfered in the bout. Christopher just come out to even everything up, and they continue. Oh, boy. Jarrett power drives Gilbert. Tommy Rich on top of the table that he gathered up from the Big One here. He's sending Doug Gilbert out. Come on, Doug. Jarrett, Rich, Falk, and Morale. Oh, boy. And Tommy Rich pile drives Doug Gilbert right in the middle of that table. And, boy, did he split that table. We have got to get some help. They've got Christopher handcuffed over in the corner. And it's 4 against 1, just like Jarrett and all of them like it. It's Jarrett, Morale, Falk, and Rich. All teaming up on Doug Gilbert. Referee downtown Bruno heads out for help. Falk and Morale holding the table, and oh man, they've got Gilbert busted open. Slams him right into that table. Oh boy. Come on.
Okay, we got more action in the ring, and it involves Wildfire Tommy Rich, who hadn't been in here in quite some time. I got to tell you, I am just stunned that the Rich-Gilbert breakup has taken place. These guys have been together like brothers for a long time. They've caused us personally a lot of problems. We're going to get Tommy Rich out here and see if we can get some answers about the split-up between Doug Gilbert and Wildfire Tommy Rich. I mean, you know how long you heard the names Gilbert and Rich together, and they've beaten a lot of very good teams. And, well, this is not Tommy Rich, obviously.
That's right. My name is Tony Falk. You know who I am.
Yeah, I
and
know.
I was out here last week, and I said I was going to find out what happened. And I'm telling you right now, I've called Double J, and I've been talking to him a lot. He's mad at Tony Falk. He's mad at Frank Morrell. He's mad at this whole stinking promotion. And he's especially mad at that crooked referee that cheated him out of his unified title. And he told me to come up here, and he said there's one man in the USWA that he cares a lot about that's really got it going on, and that's Tommy Rich. And I got something to say to Mr. Tommy Rich today, straight from my boss, Double J.
Well, Tommy is supposed to be out here now. We wanted to talk to him a moment, not Tony Falk, before he got into the ring. And here he comes right now, Wildfire Tommy Rich.
You looking good.
Well, Tommy, a man's got something to say to you. Go ahead.
That's right, Lance Russell. If I could get a word in here. Listen, Double J told me to tell you, The whole root of all your problems with Doug Gilbert is that stinking Brian Christopher, brother. That's the problem. He's the root of all of your problems. And Double J said, if you need anything from him or the entourage, brother, just give us a call because we waiting to hear from you.
You stand here and hush up a minute. I got something I want to say, too. You know, I took time out of my schedule to come to this stinking town, Lance Russell. Look at these stinking idiots over here. Not only could I be down there sitting watching the Olympics, but the talent I am, I probably could have won a gold medal in the Olympics. But I'm a man on a mission. Doug Gilbert, you turned your back on me over these rednecks and Brian Christopher. You want to hug and kiss babies? You don't know what this game's all about. What it comes down to, Brian Christopher, you love the pretty women. You like to hug and kiss the babies. Well, you brainwashed Doug Gilbert. So I've got the opportunity to take you, Brian Christopher, and let me tell you what I'm going to do. Not only have I hurt you once, Doug Gilbert, I've hurt you 2 or 3 times. So, Brian Christopher, add it up in that little pea brain of yours, what I'm going to do to you, because you ruined a friendship, my friend. So what I do to you, not only am I going to try to beat you, but I'm going to take and I'm going to break your arm, I'm going to break your leg, or I'm liable to break your neck like I did Doug Gilbert's. Now then, you're fixing to see right now what the wildfire's all about, Banana Nose.
Yeah, well, you know 2 guys that won't forget you, Tommy Rich. Brian Christopher's one, and you sure know. Watch out, he'll trip you up and not even mean to. Let's get ready to go. Tommy Wildfire Rich going to the ring, Corey.
On one side of the ring, from parts unknown, it's Mr. X. Mr. X, and our first look at him on the USWA action. On the other side, 239 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia. Peeling off the robe, it's Wildfire Tommy Rich with Tony Falk in his corner. The referee downtown, Bruno, called for the bell, and here we go, bud.
Tommy going around making some additional trouble for himself, Corey. I got to tell you, I don't think that I would go out of my way to make dangerous Doug Gilbert and Brian Christopher as mad at me as they got to be at him. He's just looking for big-time trouble.
Definitely, he's asking for it. Rich reaches right over referee downtown, Bruno, and nails Mr. X with a right hand. Wildfire going after Mr. X into the rope. Forearm takes him down.
Oh, he did a number on Gilbert, all right. He hurt Doug bad, and Doug has been out of action, haven't seen or heard of him much. The match going. What is this guy doing out here? The Punisher comes out and is standing here watching the match. And what? 1-2 on Mr. X. Count of 2 for Rich. I don't know whether he's out here to beat up on the Mr. X or he wants something, a piece of Tommy Wildfire Rich, whatever. Yeah. He is just standing here. At the present time, he's standing here watching. And let's hope he keeps it that way.
Yeah, got that one.
Tommy Rich, who is a specialty in finishing matches. He really has been known as a finisher. When he gets a guy going, he knows how to take him. He, in fact, did that to dangerous Doug Gilbert.
Backdrop on Mr. X. And Wildfire, Tommy Rich going after Mr. X here now. Yeah, you're exactly right. He hurt Doug some type of bad. Ooh, pile driver on Mr. X. And Rich hooks the leg. 1, 2. And that's going to do it. Tommy Wildfire Rich with the win, and the Punisher just turned around and walked right out of the studio.
After the match was all over, and Rich illegally pile-drived him and got to 1, 2, 3, he just turned around and walked out. So we wish we had more visitors like that. Yeah, illegal move.
Yeah, the pile driver.
We've got more action, including that 8-man tag match. It'll be coming up, and we'll take time out and be back to it in a moment.